Welcome to The American Dream, a show about real estate, lifestyle, and culture. It's a real show, not a reality show, and today we're going to catch up with one of the top agents in Silicon Valley, Nneka Jenkins. She's going to share with us how she got into real estate, how she balances being an amazing mom, an amazing agent, and real estate investor. Let's go catch up with Nneka Jenkins.
My name is Nneka Jenkins, and my main role is managing the circus that is our lives with our 5 children, who I love dearly. And on the side, we run a real estate business that we manage our own real estate, and we help other people achieve wealth through their real estate goals of buying and selling real estate in the Bay Area.
My name is Calvin Jenkins Jr. I would say my first main job is to be a good husband and support to my wife and to our business. And on top of that, to be a father and a leader and an example to 5 children. And then on the business side, to a co-owner of JAC Corporation, which we created. Babysitter of buyers agents, and personal assistant of Nneka most of the time when she needs it. And that suits me well because I'm still trying to learn, and I get to learn from the best, who happens to be my wife.
I was helping out a lot of family and friends in real estate a lot, and I just enjoyed doing it, and I really have a passion for helping people. And
yes, she had a great passion for helping people and friends. Unfortunately, that took some time away from the family, so I thought we should get paid for her valuable time she was spending away from the family.
I made a business out of it, and I started formally charging people to help them out, whether it was renting a room out or putting their home up for rental, and slowly but surely it turned into something bigger.
Yeah, that was the humble beginnings of JAC Corporation, and her becoming, or her en route to becoming the #1 top producing agents in Northern California, top 1%.
So my first requisition was for someone wanting to buy in Redwood City, and I helped her find her first home, and it was interesting because I don't think I realized what I was doing entirely, in that I was embarking on this new career that I didn't really plan for. So that was fun. It was scary, but it was fun.
Yeah, and the timing was perfect because as soon as she finished getting her license, I think maybe the next requisition was for a buyer here in Northern California. So it was good timing and a godsend.
Yeah. I was born in Nigeria, Africa, in Lagos, and we're first generation to move out here and stay here in America. And I moved out here when I was 4. So we moved to, I guess, get a better life, but we still have a lot of family in Nigeria, and now a lot of family here in America as well. And I went to school in Arizona. I quickly decided that I needed to get my MBA, and then we started kind of building our own family together. I met him a year to the day of moving out here, and he's probably encouraged me more in different aspects, but mostly with real estate. He's encouraged me to think bigger and to believe in myself.
We dated for a while, and I wanted to make sure that she was the right Mrs. Jenkins, and she proved to be. And soon after, we got together, we were on the path of, investing in building our legacy for our kids. And we started that by renting a 2-bed master apartment, and we would stay on one side and we rented out the other side. That was our first sacrifice, and people would say,
yeah, people made fun of us for that.
Why are you doing that? And I would never do that. I can't share my space. And we were okay with it, you know, and then we moved to a bigger home.
And I did an open house for some random realtor. And long story short, the owner came home and I had just been staring at the work the whole time while I was there eating a cheeseburger, and there was like 30 visitors. And when the homeowner came home, I said, "Who did your construction?" Because I had just fired our contractor. And he said, "I did." And I said, "Oh, okay, you're joking. Who did your work?" And he said, "No, I did." So long story short, that's how we met Deacon, and
that's how we started building our team that we work with today. And you know, just to piggyback on that, we don't know everything ourselves. That's why we work with a team of professionals. So if we don't know the answer, we know somebody who does know the answer.
Yeah.
So I think that.
Yeah, I think that's important. Before I got my MBA, a lot of the small businesses that I would try and start or do with my sister, and you know, trying to figure out our place in this world, I prided myself on being jack of all trades, but as I've gotten older, I don't want to be that. We pride ourselves now on having a village, whether it's to help with, you know, we have 5 kids together, and or with our growing business together. I really think it's important to find the people that do that thing best. Our contractor's amazing. His wife happens to be a designer, and she is our designer. She's amazing. So finding people that fit into the role well and can own it and accomplish the overall goal, I think is the name of the game.
So my name is Deacon Whiteman. I'm with Whiteman Built Incorporated, a general contractor here in the Bay Area. My involvement with this project through Nneka and Calvin Jenkins was based on their ability to purchase this as another property and convert to an Airbnb or a secondary living unit. Overall, the house when we got here was just a single family residence, kind of just overpacked and stuff with stuff, and you know, almost hoarder type with the amount of material that was here. So it took a long time to get the property cleared out, then talk to them and find out what their vision was for the property. Once we had the vision, we moved forward. That included myself. My wife is a designer and an architect, and we designed the property to their specifications and then built it to the product you've seen now, finished on the interior. So that's kind of how the relationship has always evolved with Nneka. I met Nneka approximately, I want to say 7 years ago. She was still pregnant. She came to an open house, which happened to be my house, one of the houses we were selling that we did a renovation on. She enjoyed the work a lot and asked me to come take a look at her property, and I did. And once I looked at her property, I gave her my honest opinion about what was going on there and what best to do to make it work in the environment and market she wanted it to work in. Once we did that, we just started working together day in and day out. Because it's almost like a father-daughter relationship with her and I, because I have daughters her age. So it's always been that advice for her, direction for me and where she wants to go. And then my wife and I just, we know her and Calvin so well now that we know what they want to do long-term with their properties and what they're looking for. So she was a realtor for me at first, transitioned into me working with her, and then doing projects for her, and now I'm just integrated into her daily business. I would refer Nneka Jenkins and her husband Calvin to anybody I know, friends, family, and foe, because I know she can take care of all of them.
Being here in the Bay Area, customer care and client care is also very important. So all the touches that you're doing, emails, calls, texts, you know, all plays a big part. So, and I also think that because of this market, it's allowed us to realize the potential of this market much faster and grow much faster because of the pace of this market. So,
yeah, I think we always believed in real estate out here. No matter the ups and downs, there's always going to be ups and downs in any market, but I think there's still room in this market to grow your wealth, and we've become really passionate about showing other people on a small scale or a large scale how to build wealth through their real estate goals. We weren't real estate agents when we bought our first house, and I just always put myself back into that place of how naive I was to what this market really was, showing them the compassion and the empathy to understand where they might be coming from and what they don't understand about you know, how you get from one thing to the next, I think they really value.
My favorite part about working together is every day is a new day, and it's always a new adventure, and it's always a new project coming up. So it's ever-changing and exciting, and I get to, you know, face those things with my beautiful wife and spend time with her throughout the day. So that is my benefits of working together.
I think my favorite thing about working together is the fact that we get to create what we want it to be, and sometimes that feels very uncomfortable, but I'm getting a lot of pleasure right now. Our kids just started, two of our kids just started in private school, and they're going, and every morning we get to take them together. I love it because, you know, we can create our schedule however we want it to be because we're working hard on those other hours. So we get to take them together, and our kids they love it. So that's my favorite part about it, is that no matter how stressful those mornings can be sometimes, with two of them going and the baby at home, and our other two are older in college and in high school, but it's fun to see that we can, you know, create this masterpiece of chaos, if you will.